Thank you all for meeting with me today. I really appreciate you taking the time. My role is to understand what's going on with your family and help work with you about what kind of support you might need. Today is mostly about listening and learning. I don't expect us to solve everything, but I want to make sure everyone has a chance to share their perspective. Joseph, I'm really glad you're here too. You don't have to talk the whole time, but I might ask you a few questions. Is that okay?
Yeah.
To start, can you tell me what led you to reach out for help right now?
I just feel like we're struggling more than I expected, and Joseph's been through so much. I just feel like we're not doing enough for him.
Well, it's been an adjustment. I didn't expect to be raising another child at this stage in my life, especially after I just retired. I'm trying to do what I think is right, but good Lord, it ain't been easy.
Got anything to say, Joseph? Sounds like this has been more overwhelming than you expected. And you're worried that Joseph isn't getting what he needs yet?
Yep.
What feels most stressful for you right now as a family?
He cries easily. He seems anxious all the time. He's always asking for reassurance. I don't think he feels safe yet, emotionally, I mean. And
Well,
it's affecting our whole household.
I see it as my responsibility to teach that boy some discipline and some structure. I think kids need a routine and they need to learn how to push through things that are uncomfortable. Makes it hard though, because he's always giving up and always crying. I just don't know what else I can do. I involve him in all the sports and the push ups and the physical activities we do as a family, but he's always running off and going crying to his aunt.
Want to add anything, Joseph? Sounds like sounds like I'm hearing a lot of concern and uncertainty, especially around how to support Joseph while keeping the family balanced. Joseph, I want to hear from you for a minute. What do you like about living here?
Like Aunt Joe, she hugs me, and Kevin lets me play games sometimes.
Well,
Yeah,
it's good. Sounds like feeling close to Aunt Joe and playing with Kevin matters to you. Hmm. What feels hard for you right now?
school. I don't like reading.
School feels really hard, especially reading.
Yeah,
What's school like for you?
it's loud. I get in trouble for not paying attention.
Hmm. Sounds loud and overwhelming.
I think he needs more focus and accountability. I hear from his teachers that he kind of checks out or hides instead of doing the work, and that kind of makes me mad and worries me. I don't want him getting labeled or or falling behind in school.
Aunt Joe?
And that's what I mean. I think he needs more support, and that's why I think it's important to sit down here and figure out what we can do to help him.
Can you tell me what this experience has been like for you?
It's been really hard because I love him and I want to protect him, but I feel so pulled in different directions. Like I still have to think about my own kids and providing for them and thinking about being a good wife, and it's just also really overwhelming for me.
Sounds like you love Joseph deeply,
Yeah,
but you're feeling pulled in a lot of different directions and carrying a lot of emotionality. That's not the word.
it's okay.
What do you think Joseph needs most right now?
I just think he needs to feel safe and understood. I mean, he lost his mom and his grandma, and he's home. He's having to readjust at school, and his brother's in a different house. That's a lot for an 8-year-old.
Lou, I want to make sure I understand your perspective too. What has this transition been like for you?
Well, it's caused a lot of tension between Joe and I. We don't agree on how to handle things all the time, and it's been frustrating. I feel like I'm being seen as the bad guy most of the time, but I just want him to have some discipline, have some self-composure, and some drive.
Sounds like structure and discipline are really important to you.
Absolutely.
And you want Joseph to grow stronger and more confident.
Yep.
What concerns you when you see him struggling?
That he's going to get labeled at school as a quitter or weak, he's going to get picked on, or he's going to fall behind on his grades and get held back and not graduate. It all concerns me.
I'd like to look a little bit closer to home. How does Joseph usually interact with the other boys at home?
Well, I think he gets along okay with the other boys, except when we're doing physical activities. He just, we like to go out and exercise and do our push-ups and our runs and stuff. We're a military structured family, and he runs off. He gets tired and quits and runs off to see his aunt. So that's been a little stressful. But other than that, the boys and him get along just fine.
What tends to happen when he becomes overwhelmed or upset?
He runs off to Joe for support, or he goes in his room and hides.
Well, Joseph has experienced a lot of loss, moved to a new state, a new school, and separation from his brother in a short period of time. It's a lot for a child his age.
I get it. I mean, he does try, even when it's hard for him, I guess. He's always respectful. I guess I can see that he wants to do well. I just don't think he knows how to.
I also want to make sure we talk about strengths. What do you see as Joseph's strengths?
Well, he's overcome a lot, like you said, and he does come out there when we do the physical activities. Even if he does give up, he always comes back the next time. So I guess that's a strength he's willing to try.
Anything to add?
I think he said, well, he's a good boy.
I'm hearing that he cares and that he wants to try at least. So,
Well, he's very affectionate.
Mm-hmm.
what has helped your family cope during stressful times before?
Structure, discipline. We come together as a family. We're a team.
Yeah, okay. Based on everything we've talked about today, I'd like us to think together about what you'd want to focus on moving forward.
Well, I want him to have more confidence and not shut down so easily. I want him to feel like he belongs here and can handle the things that we do. So I want him to grow that way.
I want him to feel more comfortable and, like he said, at home, and more confident in that he feels like he can be comfortable.
What about you, Joseph? Nothing?
You don't have no future goals, boy?
Well, expected.
He just wants hugs from his aunt. His Aunt Joe.
I won't play games, Kevin.
What games? Okay.
You like soccer, don't you? No, okay. I thought, not bad.
If things were going better in a few months, what would you hope to see change?
Well, I'd like to see him not hiding in class anymore and getting his homework done. And I'd like to see him get a little more physical activity in. maybe gain some weight, put on some muscle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And
I mean, I think I'd like him to be able to speak his mind and feel confident in expressing himself so that we can all communicate better. Instead of hiding under his desk and running to his room.
well, Joe.
It's quiet there.
Good. Sounds like a shared goal might be helping Joseph feel safer, improving how he's supported at school, and helping the family find an approach that works for everyone.
Yeah, we need something like that. I think, I think something like that would help us out a whole lot.
Sound accurate? Well, thank y'all for being open today. I really appreciate it. Well, very honest. Feel like we really got somewhere, got it started. Open us up for future gatherings here. Get things figured out, Go home, talk a little bit more about it. Back over here. For our next meeting, it might be helpful for each of you to notice when things feel a little easier with Joseph and when they feel harder. That can help guide what we focus on next time. How did today's conversations feel for y'all?
A little awkward, but we'll push through.
Yeah. I think it's hard for us sometimes to get on the same page because things feel stressful, but it's good to talk about it and try and find a game plan to help him through the things that he's struggling with.
Joseph?
I miss my brother.
Where's he at?
Far.
His brother's with his other aunt.
Mm-hmm.
We're trying to make plans, maybe getting them to see each other again.
Yeah, it's just hard having 3 boys already.
All the school, trying to make time for everything, getting him adjusted. We don't want to throw him out of a routine right now.
Well, why don't we save this for next time? For our next meeting, we can focus on more specific strategies and supports, including school supports and routines at home.
Yeah, routines, definitely need to hit on those.
You know,
I feel like once he has some structure, maybe it'll be easier for him to feel comfortable at home and at school, honestly.
are they doing anything at the school to help him?
Not right now. They're just telling me that he's hiding and asking for more food, but it's I don't think anybody's ready yet. I don't think anybody's comfortable yet. I know I'm not comfortable, and I don't think Joseph's comfortable. But we're working through it. We're just working through it.
And get that meeting set up with his brother maybe, and get some resources figured out at school. Might be able to help out with that.
I just worry with his brother's adjustments too, that they both need to be in a good place before they can see each other.
That's fair. All right, well, thank y'all for coming today. I really appreciate it. I'll see y'all next time.
Well, we appreciate it, Mr. Walker. We look forward to seeing you next time, I guess.
Thank you, sir.
Joseph, tell the man bye.
Bye.